we're here today. We pay tribute to you, Robbo. Canterbury and Warriors is the game. The blue and white against the Warriors. And they have a great record, the Warriors, against the Bulldogs. They've won the last 6. They've won 8 of the previous 10. There's a lot on the line right here. Let's get it underway. Chris Butler's referee. Game 1 of Super Saturday. And the Warriors with Fanua Blake on carry number 1. Fittingly the front rower first in, Max King around the legs. Warriors have their own milestone play today. Kurt Capel just taking the run there. Game number 150. Jacob Kiraz for Canterbury in game number 50. Egan after the Barnett hit up. And on an edge with Liacore. His 7th game for the year here. A little slow on the play of the ball. Egan up through the centre. Nice and direct from the Warriors. Walker took that run. Last tackle. Spin off the line. Pressure put on there. High ball out to the wing and a good first catch for Jacob Kiraz.
Yeah, really strong opening set from the Warriors, led by their hard men, Barnett and also Adam Fanua Blake, who last week were outstanding in that victory over the Brisbane Broncos, just marching through that middle part of the field.
Such is the feel around this one. Wouldn't surprise if we needed more than 80 minutes to separate these sides. Now kick out. Scored the opening try against the Sharks. Up over the 40-metre line with that carry. Marnie and Hughes. Marnie needs to be in his best behaviour. He's been put there by Graham Ennersley during the week. And Burton kicks just short of halfway.
You think that'll happen, Andrew?
No, I don't. Nickel Goodstar, not if things get a little heated. Nickel Goodstar well and truly handled by the Canterbury defence. The defensive stats are real. The Bulldogs, remarkable turnaround on recent seasons. Let's go down to the sideline. Lara Pitt, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Bulldogs loving it. Life here at Accor Stadium, unbeaten when they've played home games here this season as the Warriors get a penalty. But it is their last home game here for 8 weeks. They're taking home games, obviously, to Belmore and Bundaberg before they finish the season here in rounds 26 and 27. There's a late turnout fan-wise, but the club's telling me we're expecting upwards or close to 25,000.
3 o'clock kickoff here on Saturday. Off the Leichhardt next as well with the Tigers and the Storm. So Warriors inside the Canterbury half and Barnett takes the run. Not a bad spot to get a set of 6 underway. To Setterfield, Tamaro Martin just pushing it along for Fanua Blake. They're now 35 away. Egan back through the centre. Tamaro Martin, Harris Tavita. Nice quick hands. Capel half through there. Fans are into the game early. Walker turns it in for Barnett. 12 away from the line. 2 tackles left, Warriors. Left side, Harris Tavita. Coming off a 2-try game against Brisbane. Egan now, last tackle, Tamaro Martin to kick across. You know they've got leapers. Dylan with Teddy Zalazia got both ends to it. Or did the Bulldogs touch it? This is going upstairs as no try.
We'll just have a look and see if he tried to tap the ball back here. Ball goes as perfectly weighted. The Lesniak goes up first.
Cleared the kick chasers onside. The ball touches Dallon's hands, just need perspective.
Well, momentum's taking him forward past the ball, but I would say that's a knock on.
The ball then travels forward. It's knocked on in the field of play. We have a decision.
Yeah, we saw a very similar set play last week against the Brisbane Broncos for Dallin Watini Zalesniak to come down with the ball with a critical try. They've gone to that same side once again. Such an addition to have somebody like Dylan Walker playing in that middle third of the field has been terrific for Andrew Webster. Coming off the bench, acts as another link player.
Sherry on that run for the Bulldogs. Now for Wilson, so he knows he's got an afternoon. I mean, he competed well there on that bomb lead with Watini Zalesniak. Here's King. Almost in offload mode there. Halfway through the set, Marnie. Bulldogs go straight forward. Man returning from suspension today, straight into middle forward role. Marnie. And then for Tracy. Oh, Tracy lost it in the tackle. Warriors get an early win in defence.
Yeah, some good contact there right through the middle third of the field. Tracy, see a lot of fullbacks do this now. Set up near on the last play so they don't have to go into the kick chase. Tracy getting himself involved. There's some good contact there.
Yeah, they're right up for this contest, aren't they? It's a great start for the Warriors, led by their front men. That time it was Walker and also Fanua Blake. Just keep an eye on Tomato Martin down the short side. When they run over the 20-metre line, he's been scintillating over the last number of weeks.
Good signs too for the Warriors early. Straight away in the attack. Harris DeVita running the football. Watch out for that.
A number of times this year they have started games very well and skip away to 12-0 leads, but a number of times have squandered that early advantage. Let's see how they fare here. 5 minutes into the contest. Played by Niokore. Walker, they're set up. And Martin goes through the middle, but the referee has obstruction. It sort of unfolded a little too easily for the Warriors halfback.
Yeah, just a lead runner getting caught up was Adam Fanua Blake that just made contact with Reid Marnie. And Tomato Martin just taking that space that was left. And referee Butler had no option other than to give a penalty.
Missed opportunity for the Warriors to build pressure. Bulldogs, last week against the Sharks were outscored 3 tries to 2. Teams struggling to get any more than that. 16 points is the defensive average for them. Centrefield here for Hughes. By the numbers, career best game against Cronulla. Sam Hughes. Marnie now. Man straightens it up. Sexton. Oh, Tracy.
Montoya coming off the wing and just making big contact on Tracy.
Full-on body check, and Tracy going back down now. What do you make of this at home? There he goes, Connor.
Well, he did well to hang on to the ball there.
Well, Connor Tracy's still down and back play. Kick out comes up with an error.
Lost the ball in the tackle. Viliami kick out, that we know captain's challenge. Tracy with the trainer. Kick out okay. You've got to say a win for the Warriors defence. That's hard running, but the defence stood their ground.
Yeah, Tracy's still down with trainer in back play, whether it's a sternum or a rib injury. There's some heavy contact, Montoya. Just coming off the wing, bracing for contact.
So let's just clear up. You're fine. No, he's on report.
He's on report.
So you're not fine. Well, they're not fine with the officials because he turned side on. But I think your expression, bracing for impact, was right. He was coming square on and then at the last moment braced for impact.
It wasn't a pure ball to him too. He had to reach out and grapple at it. Montoya took the opportunity. I think it's a fair thing. They'll get a penalty here. He didn't really wrap his arms, did he? He just came in and it was a collision. So the Bulldogs get an opportunity now. They'll get on the back of the penalty. They'll be straight away in the attacking zone. Watch for their left-hand side with kick out. Lucky to get away with that mistake there.
This will be a real test for the Warriors in the opening stages of this first half. They are up and about defensively.
Sun out at Accor Stadium. Game 1 of Super Saturday. Canterbury had their best chance so far. King with the ball. But what a campaigner he's been for the Bulldogs through bad times and good. Marnie now to Man, off for Hughes. 15 away from the Warriors line. Warriors have had a good record at scoring first tries against the Bulldogs, but the Dogs get their chance here. Warriors have scored first in 12 of the last 14 for the record. Man to play it. Marnie now to the right. Sexton goes short. Harris short. He threw everything into that. That shook up the 7. Now King with the ball 5 away from the line. Last tackle, Canterbury. Marnie, Sexton, great kick, but was there, doesn't quite get it. That was a decent challenging goal between the Warriors fullback and Matty Burton.
Yeah, just took a deflection. Harris DeVita, one of the best number 6s in the competition defensively. Loves the contact and deflection there off Toby Sexton kick. Made it a little difficult for Charles Nickel-Klukstad. And the Dogs repeat set.
This is good, boys. This is good through 8 minutes. Short drop out. Warriors have got the distance. It's a challenge. It's knocked back. Canterbury could have almost had a try. Kurt Mann was there.
Well, they're calling that maybe the foot was used on Nickel-Klukstad. We've seen teams get that wrong and score.
Well, shades of grand final, isn't it? It's happened on a very big stage here. But watch it again. Kurt Mann coming in.
There's definite contact there, but it was all accidental.
In the meantime, the Warriors back over the 40. Bunnett and offloading to Tamaro Martin. But that wasn't the best outcome. Mauling defence from the Bulldogs. Kick on the last, Harris DeVita going long, it's down the centre. Connor Tracy to bring it back. Just missed the game last week with a concussion. We're expecting something every hit at the moment. They're ripping in the two teams. Wilson with the ball. Marty has come in from the far wing to take a run. Now Marty on that right edge with Crichton. He only had one man outside of him, with Whereas having come in, taken the previous hit up. Taking on, crowd was looking for a little bit of further punishment from referee Butler. Last tackle Canterbury. Sexton pushes along. Burton kicks in conventional style for the corner. Wateni Zalesiak there. Sherry lines him up. And the Warriors are with it. Just a couple of metres away from their own line.
Yeah, it's been a very physical start. Just watching the speed of the line here of the Bulldogs. They do very well. Underrated pack. They put the opposition on the ground most times. Very important against Fanua Blake.
Yeah, great run there from RTS, just able to find his front off the back of that Klukstad. Their back five, we heard from Cameron Ciraldo in the pre-game on how lethal their back five is and what they're able to do. There's Klukstad now, his second run of the set.
And up to halfway they've gone, 45 in a game. 7 and 6 for the Warriors, sharing the kicking duties early. Wilson to bring it back. Good player, Blake Wilson. Just his 19th career game today. I don't think he's had a bad game yet. In that relatively short journey in the NRL. Carraz with an offload. Sexton. Confronted there by Capel. He was working him over there. Can't question the intensity of the opening 11 minutes here. King this time. Rattled over the top by Niukore. Walker was the man low. Canterbury keep it nice and tight and direct. More joy for Tracy that time. Last tackle Canterbury. It's a perfect run on play 5, isn't it? Burton then with time. Down Wateni Zalesiak's way. Lovely little step. Got him past a couple. And he gallops into Reid Marnie. Lovely move he put on kick out.
He is such a good player. Wateni Zalesiak, just his ability to break tackles and get him on the front foot. Montoya on the back of that. Klukstad now. Up over halfway.
Well, there's your back three, what you were talking about, Corey, in full damage mode there. Fanua Blake gallops into the defence.
Yeah, couldn't believe his luck. Looks up and Marnie straight in front of him, trying to bounce out of the tackle with the offload.
Gone 50 metres in for the Warriors. Now Barnett with it.
Just keep an eye on Charles Nickel-Klukstad still at the trainer. Looks to be in some concern with his knee. Maybe just a cork.
Last tackle, Harris DeVita. Placing this. Is it too far? It is. That's an error from the Warriors 5'8" right there. Has to be better, has to be more pinpoint than that. Cheap 7 tackle set.
Oh, there's a real feeling amongst these two teams.
Well, it's not just put him to ground. It's I say this figuratively hurt them. I mean, that's sort of the intent.
Yeah, you whack them, I'll
Yeah,
stack
that's it. No, that's what you say, Blocker. Oh, good one, Stephen. Can't believe he found trouble as a player in your career. Canterbury with Marty, kicking short of halfway. He's found a lot of space. He wants it to stay in. It'll do that. Montoya's with it. And Montoya confronted by two. Salmon and Crichton.
They're just trying to change the swing of momentum there. Reed Marnie plays free kick down to that right corner. Listen to the home fans. They are right behind their side as Watini's Lesniak now with a pass.
Corey was a little slow
an
reaction there. Maybe his set of days are over based on that play. That's Bloody with a setter, of course, back in the day. They're under assault here, the Warriors, in this set. Their last set was great. So they kick before the last. It's a big, long kick. Got a friendly bounce as far as the Bulldogs are concerned. Tracy now with it. We know his speed. And Tamare Martin goes full axe mode.
Great tackle, Tamare Martin.
Oh, Sherry this time. Lifted up by Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. I feel like I've said it a lot lately, but it's got semi-final feel about it. The intensity, they are switched on. Marty now. Man for Sexton, delivers a flat pass there. And a little more sedate to previous tackles. Bulldogs back in with King. Got a worker, 50 up already. 8 tackles, Max King. Nice play, Canterbury. Marnie. Heard him. Again, he goes conventional. Crowd a little disappointed. Nickel Cook stay with it. And Crichton all over it. Took one of his hyphens out.
He summed it up beautifully, didn't he, Stephen Crichton, the enforcer, the captain of this team. Didn't quite get there enough to make a leap for the ball. So he just paused on his run, wait till Nickel Klukstad caught it and absolutely flattened him.
He was falling back, that didn't help, and that was Crichton big. So the last couple of sets, hard work for the Warriors. That's the 4th here, and they're not back over the 30. Egan. Tuivasa-Sheck. Nothing special here, just roll up the sleeves, Warriors. Last play. And away for Harris DeVita, again to be the first choice kicker. Straight there to Jacob Kiraz to bring it back.
It was a wise move, just to find late footwork before Barnett made contact.
Now Tracy, that's his 6th carry of the day. Barnett, we've got him down for 16 tackles already.
Yeah.
Mitch Barnett, I mean, he's ready for Oregon. If anything happens, he's been there the first 2 games. He's ready to go. Bulldogs in the Warriors half. No score through 16 minutes. It's been high quality. Crichton with the ball now. Both teams completing 7 of 8 sets so far. Canterbury fans unhappy they're not getting a result for their hard work. Sexton outputs it in Zelezniak's way. Montoya must be wondering, not getting too much. So going down Dallin's side.
We really enjoyed the opening start from Butler, just allowing the 2 teams to sort things out. The crowd baying for a penalty, that last one that they're laying on too long. Referee is now a strong run from Montoya. Bouncing off a couple of players, up over the 30, they needed that.
Bulldogs Rookie of the Year from 2017. Marcelo Montoya, no set restart so far, 2-1 penalty count Bulldogs. Warriors just short of halfway. Egan, Walker, Martin, Niokore wasn't quite wound up there. Last tackle off a quick play the ball. Martin another ball. They're not going to challenge it. They'll look to cage the Bulldogs in here. Tracy with it. And Barnett was first man there. Getting that result. Get the pass around megaphones to them. They just,
well, you generally get one of them. You generally get one of them when you're playing on your home ground.
Well, that's it. You might have it like that.
Well, they're going to couple by now.
Hayward's come on for the Bulldogs. Mann has had his opening stint on the comeback from suspension. An impressive young Bailey Hayward into the side. Again, Crichton thought he'd won one there. And a kick from inside the 40 from Sexton. And
Great
not
kick.
quite the angle, but yeah, still a fantastic kick from where he kicked it. What's that, 55, 60 metres?
Well, this is a real seesawing battle at the moment. There's now Marnie up out of the line, trying to make some contact on Martini-Zalesniak. They're able to get out of their own end off runs like this from Montoya off that last set. It was a play 3 kick a number of minutes ago from Reid Marnie, which turned the tide. Now down the left-hand side.
There's space there. No winger on that left side, just Capewell who does the splits when he got to Kiraz. So the Warriors big line to the right-hand side. They're 30 away. Barnett doesn't push it on. That surprised me there. They were in position. Last tackle, bomb attack coming with Tamaro Martin. No, it's a weird one. It's a chip into the chest. They get a penalty, the Warriors.
That was something a little bit different from the Warriors in that set. Rather than just charging up the ball right next to the ruck, they chose to put a couple of passes on to get on the outside of the Bulldogs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's poor play from Salmon. Didn't need to do that. It was an ordinary kick from Tamade. I'm sure he would have wanted to have executed it better, as now referees calling out Wade Egan.
Let's go.
Look, that was a horrible kick. And James Salmon, like it's just Canterbury ball. Instead, it's Warriors ball 10 metres out.
They're going to apply the pressure here.
In for Barnett, Jamin Salmon. He will be hoping they get through this set defensively, the Bulldogs. Their inside 20 defensive stats are great. Set restart here. That's not going to make the Bulldogs fans happy. Egan, Martin, 4 tries this last week. Noah Blake on the spin. Hughes was over the top. Look up at the referee. Noah Blake look up at the referee. No one was happy with what happened there. Quick old pass. Nickel Cookstar with the ball. For the Warriors, 12 away. That's the third. No points through 19.5 minutes.
Well, they've lost their way here. The Warriors, their first real opportunity in this game.
Right in front of the crossbar here. Out to the right. Martin goes flat. Intercept. Now it's on. The big chase. Burton in the headgear. Harris Davida back inside. Bronson Cherry. Canterbury go 95 metres. And suddenly I'm able to see 25,000 flags. They're all blue and whites.
Well, how many times have we seen that man on screen, Matt Burton, come up with an intercept? Dally M Centre of the Year a number of seasons ago. Have a look at this. It was an underwhelming set from the Warriors. They come out to the right-hand side on the Harvey Norman replay. If it got to RTS, it was try time. It was all or nothing. Harris Tavita does extremely well coming across to shut it off, but on the inside, centre 3/4, Bronson Sherry backing up in support. And the home fans are up and about.
What a start to the game this has been. It's been brutal out there, and it's taken a long-range try, an intercept there from Burton. Sprints away, he's a lot quicker than what I thought. Got the ball to the pace man. Cherry backing up on the inside. Had the ball gone to hand, it looked like the Warriors are going to open the scoring. Long-range try to the Bulldogs. Well done. Been a brutal start.
The Origin conversation, maybe Burton just saying to Madge Maguire, don't forget about me. I was your 18th player for Origin 1. I can play centre. I've played grand finals. I've played Origin. I've played for Australia at centre. If you haven't caught up on the news, Latrell Mitchell out of Origin 3, foot injury. And now looking across Trbojevic, Bradman Best, and as I say, Burton.
Well, he's been 18th man for Madge Maguire, as you just touched on, for the first 2 games. He is such a wonderful player, can play a whole different array of positions. Dally M Centre of the Year when he was at the Penrith Panthers, come across to the Bulldogs to go in number 6. Has such a wonderful football brain on him.
Yeah, that was just pure understanding of what happens.
Yeah.
Positioned himself beautifully to throw out that hand, intercept. She was all over once they made the breakdown field. Cherry, well done from him too. Just to collect the ball back on the inside to score the opening try. That'll give him plenty of confidence.
So in 3:40-20s this year as well, there's a number of strings to the bow of Matt Burton. 15 in from touch, just out from the 20s, at a streak of Warriors scoring first against the Bulldogs. That's over. And Burton's first kick of the day. He turns 4 into 6. 21 and a half gone. It's been quite exhilarating at times. The try was that, and it's 6-0 to Canterbury.
Once again, I mean, it was RTS going to score untouched, or that man there. It was just a terrific chase from Harris to Vida that was able to come across. And Sherry just backing up on the inside. A revelation he has been, what a storyline he has been for this Bulldogs outfit, Bronson Sherry.
It's funny when you see a long-range try like that. If you have a look at the stats, the Warriors have only missed 2 tackles to start this game. And then the Bulldogs come up with a special play.
Still it is. Crowd has been in the game right from the get-go. Oh no, Hughes, the coach killer. First hit up, following points.
A loose carry there. Looked like he was trying to get his arms through to pass the ball. Don't know whether it was that great a contact there from the Warriors. Watch where he positions the ball here. He was trying to slip the ball around the corner.
Well, there's 2 of us, a Sheck up under the ball, just dislodging.
Do not play that again, Sam.
Well, you can't try and offload the football there and play one from a kick-off, or try to attempt to anyway.
Warriors are mobile, left and right of the scrum. Tamaro Martin, Nickel Gluckster, beautiful hands, and Dylan Watene-Zelezniak. Oh, this is painful blocker for Canterbury.
Burton reckons he's taking him in the touch there.
Not often Dallin gets it wrong, but it's not the conventional, unconventional Dallin flying leap put down.
Yeah, it's a great little scrum play. You see Tamaro Martin just pulls back out of the scrum to make the extra man. Does Dylan Watene-Zelezniak get there? Yeah, looks like he did. Have a look at that. Wade Egan out. Pulls back Tamaro Martin, makes the extra man. Oh yeah, he doesn't get that wrong. Legs up, over the sideline, and what a hit back it is from the Warriors.
Yeah, well, have a look at the ground Burton had to cover. They come in and up and in. He had to sprint out the back line here. They were beaten for numbers. Burton tries his hardest. Oh, beautiful stuff. What a hit back.
Try confirm.
All from an error from a kickoff on 0 tackle from the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that hurts, doesn't it? I'm hoping Lara Pitts played wing, because listening to you do, Blacks, try and break down what Dallin's doing. With respect, blocker. Corey, greats of the game.
Lara's got great pace. We'll get her views in a minute.
So over to Adam Pompey. Been pretty good. His left sideline stats are great. 5 of 6. Overall, kick 21 to 27. Here he is, Pompey on its way across the face, and not enough strength either. But what a game this is. 24 and a half gone, 6-4 scoreline, and Dylan Watene-Zelezniak has yet another try.
Yeah, once again, nice little scrum play. Wade Egan and also Tamaro Martin just pulls back to make the extra man, and what a game he is having. Rolling the sleeves up, coming out of their own end, had some wonderful runs of the ball. And what a hit back it was. So important that they stay in touch.
Dylan having a good time of it. Corey scored in his last 4 games here. 9 tries for the season, 6-4 scoreline, which is a fair reflection.
Yeah.
It's only the goal kick the difference. They are really ripped and teared, these 2 sides, into each other this afternoon to kick off Super Saturday. Barnett on that carry. That's his 8th. 19 tackles as well. The way with Walker. Almost through the kick-out tackle. Now Egan. They straighten it right up, the Warriors. Jackson Ford on the field.
Oh, that's critical. Play 4, 6 again.
Yeah, well, since the try, Canterbury haven't done a lot right, have they? Now another run forward. Looking forward to seeing Halasima come off the bench today. You're talking about your young talents out of New Zealand. 18-year-old kid we're going to get to watch today. Tamare Martin, along with Harris Tavita. Sexton in front of him. They've shared ownership of the performance, the two halves for the Warriors. Now Martin back in field, quickly along from Walker. Ford gets yet another touch.
There's no easy way into the game there for Ford.
No, third carry block. Egan, left side, Fanua Blake. Harris Tavita, almost wrong-footed himself there. Stumbled once he took the left footer. Walker with a goosey, the kick behind the line. Cape ball was close. Good pressure, it's been pressure all afternoon.
Yeah, nice kick from Tamare Martin. Has really taken control of this side since the absence of Sean Johnson. Comes out to the right-hand side, puts a little bit of bend on the kick, weighted it beautifully. Capewell running through, and Sherry, all of a sudden, the Dogs under extreme amounts of pressure.
Like I said earlier, they were expecting with late walk-up 25,000. I think they've hit that. And a lot of them got here very late. Now Burton with the kick. And this one will come down, 15 metres out, back through the legs of Walker, and he's able to smother it. Okay, no advantage Warriors. He's got the knock on against Canterbury.
It's an enormous dropout. Just brought it down right on the slot. And you see there, Crichton just making contact with the ball, goes through the legs of Walker. Well, this very spot, only a couple of minutes ago, they were able to score in the right-hand corner. Do they go with the same play?
Well, you make the prediction, Chris. You reckon they will?
Worked the first time, Andrew.
Well, they're stacked this side anyway.
Don't go away from what's working.
They go. Harris Tavita's moving to the right. Here he is.
And no.
Tuivasa-Sheck. Still got the step, Roger. 15 away from the Canterbury line. Egan, Walker, into Ford. Ford is 10 away. Looking for back-to-back tries, the Warriors. Having conceded the first, Canterbury barely had the ball since they dropped it from the kickoff. Fanua Blake, great tackle by 7. Now Egan, fired out to Martin, delivered short. Canterbury's last line of defence on Pompey.
Excellent defence.
Tracy over the top. Marty was down low. Still on for the Warriors, short side. Barnett, Montoya, big bump, and score. Call him the bulldozer. He ploughs his way over.
Well, it's been a turnaround with the Warriors. What a game we have on our hands. Wade Egan out acting half. This is great skill from the front rower. Lead run from Harris Tavita, out the back to the front rower. And it's just pure and plain and simple. It's I score or I don't score, straight over the top.
Well, the Warriors are back, there's no doubt about that. Just a couple of errors there from the Bulldogs, but they're good enough to capitalise on it.
That's not easy to do on Carraz.
No.
Just uses the shoulder, just dip down into him and just bumps away.
So Carraz did it right. So what we talk about defence, check and release. He checked, he released, he got himself in front and got turned into a speed hump.
But the variation there, just from a defensive point of view, you look up, normally it'd be Barnett running that decoy runner. This time it's Harris Tavita and Barnett is out the back. And then for him to catch and have the ability to sum things up beautifully and find Montoya.
But what really dragged him in was the run there from Fanua Blake. The quick play the ball straight away. He dragged him in. They went straight away to that edge. And they're good enough to score. He had plenty of work to do, Montoya.
I've got a question for you, Professor Roach. Like 2 weeks ago, they conceded 66. This attitude thing. What is... this is so far removed from 2 weeks ago.
Well, I think they were embarrassed. And players, you know, they've got a lot of respect for themselves. You've got to go out there and have a dig. They did that last week against the Broncos, under strength. And they've come here to play this afternoon. Not that the Dogs haven't.
Pompey, 5 from 6 from the left. And you can make it 6 from 7. He's radar-like from the left touchline, and the Warriors lead by 4.
Yeah, you make a really good point, Blocker, particularly with Dylan Walker. Just him being that link players. Now there's a player put on report. Kick out, put on report for what looks to be a bit of a trip. RTS coming under. Slight contact there from kick out. But Dylan Walker in his ability to ball play in the middle. Normally it's Tohu Harris out for indefinite with this Warriors side with a chronic wrist injury. He's been terrific off the bench.
Big game, pat on the head, off, trip, stay. Fanua Blake. 15 out from his own line. Just slip that one in.
Yeah, no,
every trip is
done.
deliberate, Corey. Every trip is deliberate. Mark Gasnier taught me that many years ago here on Fox League. Now Ford is with the ball. Curran went the legs late there. Really direct from the Warriors.
Walker once again.
The net across to Tuivasa Sheck.
You notice they got him a little bit of early ball in this game so far. They're trying to get Tuivasa Sheck into the game. That's what they talked about, especially in their own half. They've been getting some early ball. It's looked dangerous.
Had 7 runs, block up. Now Walker, battering ram over halfway. So no sign of a mistake after points for the Warriors there. But hasn't it been, I'm not saying it's catastrophic, but hasn't it been poor for the Dogs since Hughes lost the ball?
Yeah.
Play one after the try.
Yeah, they were able to capitalise straight away, weren't they, off the scrum? Watini Zalesiak scoring in the right corner.
The last 10 minutes, Corey, Warriors have had 94% of the ball. It's dried up on the back of one mistake. Now Wilson for Canterbury. Marty Curran, it's silenced the crowd a little, taking a little bit of wind out of the sails of the Bulldogs fans after the first try. Won't take much to get them back in, a big crowd. Penalty would help, set restart would get them going.
Well, this is a great crowd considering the Warriors don't bring many with them, do they? It's all Bulldogs, all blue and white.
Away for Burton. He hasn't gone a Burton special yet. Watini Zalesiak with the ball. Bring it back. Good line of chases there for Canterbury. Spot on, in fact, from the blue and whites. And now hard work for the Warriors with Montoya. 2 wingers between them. They've had 17 carries so far for the Warriors. Good battle, actually. Wilson and Karaz have had 16 runs for Canterbury. Played by Nickel Kluchstar. And now Jazz Tavanga. So again, this is the direct Warriors out of trouble. Barnett.
And the offload.
How good's he going? Mitch Barnett, Egan dummy. And then thrown down judo-like by kick out.
Well, Barnett's actually moved out to the left edge back rower. Since Jackson Ford's come onto the field, Jackson's gone into the middle. Barnett is going out onto the left foot.
Fielded by Kiraz. A little bit of spiral about the kick. And then Tracy jammed between defenders there. Tuivasa Sheck and Capewell. 3 tries scored in just under 33 minutes. But intensity level is high. The needle hasn't gone down any lower than high. Wilson now. 10 short of halfway. Marnie to Curran. The former Warrior. And gave really good service for the Warriors, Josh Curran. The makings of his career, really. Now Marnie. And Moran for Canterbury. They're gone direct in this set. Burton again. He's got away from the spiral. This is Nickel Kluchstar with it. And the Warriors are back with the ball. 11 out from their own line. Canterbury complete. An 11th set for the day. 11 of 13. Warriors are 16 of 18.
It's something the Warriors have been able to do consistently right throughout the season. Best in the competition is now Montoya. Look at this. Look at the reaction, the emotion from Montoya.
You've got a couple of penalties here in the first half when they've been battling to get off their own line. It's a huge leg up early in the tackle count. Montoya is trying to bounce over a couple of tackles. There's the flop in over the top by kick out. That's what the penalty's for.
WWE from Montoya.
Oh, it hasn't made touch. That's a poor error.
That's horrible. Well, Canterbury paid big time for one bad error. Will the Warriors do the same here? What a let-off. They're close to going over the sideline.
They can't buy a repeat set here. Listen to the crowd.
Yeah, it's just Matt Burton. Once again, the awareness just jumped up, knocked the ball back.
Curran for Canterbury. It'd be a nice return serve if they make Warriors pay for that mistake. Hayward, centre field. Sexton off to big Viliami, kick out. And Ford wraps his arms around the ball there. And kick out stayed on the deck. Suggestion of a crusher was there. Well, there's Marnie.
There's Marnie.
There he is.
And Jazz. Jazz doesn't mind a little bit of rough and tumble. Oh, that was okay. That just sort of dwindled. See here.
Just a little bit of a crusher there.
Caught in the wrong area there. Referee was happy to move on. He's got a call from upstairs.
Adam G in the bunker.
On report.
10-6 scoreline, 20 out.
I don't think it was a real bad one. I don't think there was deliberate pressure put on.
No.
Just a poor position.
It's very difficult when players are turned in a tackle and they go down. Viliami, smile on the face. I think he's okay as now Jazz tries to make up for it.
I don't think Jazz would step back from a bloke who was 7'5" and 140k. He's in the fight all the time. A real warrior. Curran to play it, 10 metres out from the line. Is Marnie to Hayward. Possession is king at the moment. The Bulldogs have got their share all of a sudden.
6 again.
Hey, the crowd goes up. Then across to Crichton. He knows that they've can reload this set. Once he heard the ping, Canterbury is 6 metres away from the line. First set restart of the day to the Bulldogs. Hayward,
6 again.
Sexton, they got 2 of them. Burton.
He did well to hang on there, Burton. He thought about the pass. Warriors jamming in on him.
Kick out of Marnie. Front of the post. Hayward. Sexton, this looks good. To 3-on-1. Ball hits the grass. Back goes Carraz. Big dummy, sort of Cameron Munster-like. Canterbury with Sexton. Linking back up with Moran.
He'd done all the hard work there, Tracy. He straightened up. Just couldn't get the pass on the outside.
Still on for Canterbury. Trailing by 4. 4 to go to half-time. Curran searching there. Marnie, Hayward, Sexton floats it out to Wilson. Just the float in the pass enabled the Warriors defence to regroup. Kick out. And Marnie, centre field. Hayward outpieces. Hey! Curran goes straight through the middle. Offloads, may have been forward.
I think the ball's gone forward there. Curran had it in his left hand, tried to offload the football. There was support there. What about the defence over here on the other side? Roger Tuivasa-Sheck closes the gap.
He's got a knock on Warriors in this. Referee Butler blocker.
And here's Curran. Look at Sexton with the support here. Just gets that arm free, tries to offload. Comes off to Ari Martin.
Fair enough. Pass back. And then the scramble. Still on for Canterbury here, folks. 10 away from the line. 3 minutes to the break. Marnie, right side. The dangerous Crichton. Beat one. And a penalty now to Canterbury. They're pushing it here, the Warriors. Set restarts. Penalties conceded.
What do? You keep going here?
Absolutely. Look, if they push another set restart, the bin may come into it. They've gone the scrum again.
Yep, let's have a look at their formation here straight away. Crichton, try and get Crichton one-on-one.
Yeah, Tracy is directly behind the scrum here. There's something going on. Marnie has had a little conversation with Connor Tracy. Look for the Bulldogs #1 here. Here it is, Marnie to Tracy. Didn't get the best of passes. They're 5 away from the Warriors line. Suddenly, all Canterbury in possession. Marnie to Hayward and Moran.
You want to see kick-out wind up here too. Got danger on both sides of the field. They go to the right.
Hayward, Sexton, another ball on the grass. Tracy with it. Wasn't touched by a Warrior. So far, so good, but the pressure's still on. That's only play number 3. Carraz to play it. After his 9th carry of the day. Hayward. What a confident youngster this bloke is. Right beside the uprights here. Canterbury maybe closing in on their second try. Sexton dummy and run. Egan wasn't falling for it. Last tackle. Kick out of Barney. It was forward.
Just waiting for it too. Great defence there from the Warriors, just on the stroke of half-time. Look at them. Look at them celebrating. It means a lot to them. Kick out. Hard man to stop that close to the line. I think he was deep enough that time.
Nickel Brookstar went hobbling across our camera shot there. Just looking for the Warriors fullback here. He'll battle on to half-time, but he's off, in fact. He's gone off. Chance Nickel Brookstar, there you go. And off a minute away from half-time. Couldn't hang on to the break. Lara will chase up any injury news there. But a setback for the Warriors here. They lead by 4. What a good first half it's been. Jazz Tavanga on the run. So Roger Tuivasa-Sheck goes to fullback. Kurt Capewell has moved out to right centre for the Warriors. That's the redeployment of the troops here by Andrew Webster. Warriors on the last tackle. Harris defenders kick, charge down, and Tuivasa-Sheck. Right place, right time.
Yeah, just sitting back there minding his own business there. Tuivasa-Sheck.
Well, I know.
What a half.
Yeah, I know mathematically 4 to 5 isn't by the book, but they might be thinking field goal. Long gets up and wants to have a go at Jazz Tavanga. Boy. What happened here, Block?
I just think he caught the hip there, stayed down. Maybe Tavanga said something to him when he was laying in and around the play the ball. Just catches the hip there on the temple. He's tough, Moran. He'll get up. Tackle 2.
Okay, so we've got 27 seconds on the clock. The Warriors centre field, forward with the run. And, oh, gee, he sort of looked in pain, didn't he? He got lifted. Well, the leg lift's been pulled out now. They'll go for 2.
Of course you will.
The Warriors will go for 2. The lifting of the leg and then taking him sideways, probably not how they sort of tweaked the rule at the start of the year, Blocker. They said that they were looking for that third man who grabbed the leg
and lifts it up
and lifts and just swung them around. That was only 2 in the tackle, but referee Butler was straight onto him. And this just gives Pompey a chance for 2. It'll be the last play of the half.
There's a nice tackle there by Moran, just getting up into the ball. Kick out comes in over the top. There's the lifting of the leg.
Yeah, I can defend the Dogs. Yeah, I can defend the Dogs. The first impact on the tackle lifted the leg, like it was. Yeah, that could be a tough one against the Dogs, but it's one for the halftime show. Lara Corey will be on the sideline, and we'll try and get any news on Chance Nickel Brookstar for you.
Going to be any sledging going on now as he's attempting 30 out to the right of the upright. I reckon there'll be a few doggies having a word to say.
We're hearing Chance is a calf injury, Blocker.
If that's the case, I don't think we'll see him back in the second half.
No.
Can't get over those pretty quickly.
Poppy, 6-point lead, right down the hey diddle towards the big screens. And the Warriors complete the first half in what has been high intensity, semi-final like between two sides off the back of victories. Half-time, it's the Warriors 12, the Bulldogs 6. Who has a long-term contract and upgraded to the top 30. The second half is underway at Accor Stadium. I won't say gloomy, but the sun has disappeared for a while, and Curran to run it back on play number 1 for the Bulldogs for the second half. 4 line breaks in the first half, 3 to the Warriors, 1 to the Bulldogs. A game relative free of offloads, just the 3 offloads. Warriors 2, Bulldogs 1. In the main, it's been hard and straight and very intense. Moran to play it here. And with Salmon back up to the 30-metre line, Lara will have the full report on the injuries here. As Curran gets a second touch in the set. I know the margin's only 6, but Canterbury probably need points to bring the crowd right back into the game. Burton kicks from inside the 40. Dallin Watene-Zelezniak with it. Back he comes.
Yeah, really interesting to see how both these teams start the second half, as Dallin Watini-Zelezniak was one of their best, as to this man Montoya. Just their ability to get the Warriors on the front foot coming out of their own end made such a difference. As for the Bulldogs, well, defensively they've been very good, as they have done all season long.
Barnett on that carry. So just the one intercept try considered by the Warriors today, far removed from some of their defensive efforts lately. Last tackle here for the Warriors. It's Harris DeVita with the kicking duties this time. Drives it down to Connor Tracy. Yet to have a tackle bust, Connor. And they're taken back by the three defenders. Let's go down to the sideline. Lara, you had halftime duties on camera. You've since been able to find out what the coaches had to say at halftime.
Yeah, from Andrew Webster, really happy with the Warriors' defence. Just wants to see them work better with ball in hand. Execution, he felt, was letting them down. Little as Wade Egan looks to have copped a knock to the face.
This is huge. Wade Egan just grabbing that cheekbone area. If you've only just joined us, no chance Nickel Klukstad at the half. Looks like a calf injury.
Jacob Kiraz. And
might just be a stray finger in the eye, potentially, from Dylan Walker. Hard to see from that angle.
I think your suspicion is right, though. The poke in the eye, which then eliminates the HIA.
Yeah.
So he shouldn't have to come off the field.
Nothing worse.
Let's go back down to Lara, or yours.
Yeah, just confirming as well that Chance Nickel Cookstad's day is done. It is a calf strain and that he will be sent for a scan. From the Bulldogs camp, Cam Serraldo just wants to see his main players get their hands on the ball more, including, of course, Matt Burton and Stephen Crichton. Only had 40% possession. With more ball, he thinks they can play out their sets and get back in this.
So Tuivasa-Sheck, the fullback for the Warriors for the remainder of the game and maybe weeks ahead, although there is the bye next week. Burton kicks. He's just held back on the kicks this afternoon. Watini-Zelezniak with it for the Warriors. Good first carry.
Yeah, to think about running it down there on that short side. Matt Burton reluctantly went to the kick.
Montoya on the second went hard, and Tuivasa-Sheck, look at that left foot step. It's sharp still, isn't it?
Just watching Wade Egan out the back with the trainer still. Hasn't got himself involved in the dummy half. Getting that eye washed out by the look of it.
It's been the difference between the two teams. There's now Jazz Tavunga carries strong up over the 40-metre line. The back five, we heard from Cameron Serraldo in the pre-game on how lethal the Warriors are. Just winning that battle.
Tamaro Martin, got off the head of Dallin Watini-Zelezniak. They've got it back. Ford with the ball, still the last tackle. Warriors 5 away. Tackle count has restarted. There you go, full on. And Niokore right on the line. Two big bodies there, kick out to stop him. Warriors need to settle here. Don't have to score straight away. Walker with it. But a repeat set for them. Now Egan, he may be seeing through just the one eye at the moment. Jazz Tavunga on this run. Moran hangs on around the legs. He's had his issues as well with Jazz. Tamaro Martin. Big pass dumped off for Mitch Barnett. Good defence here from Canterbury through 4 tackles. Walker. Martin slows it down for Niokore again. Burton and kick out. It's an example of a hard-working defence, all on the one page. The kick's too long. Perez has got it. Second time in the game that a ball has been fielded in goal.
I always look at see who puts the pressure on. That was Haywood there. Sprinted up out of the line to put the pressure on. Just put the kicker off a bit there.
You can see that look on the face there of Coach Andrew Webster. Not quite the finish to the set that they would like. We're building nicely. With plenty of variety going on.
Give his leapers a chance to kick. Got Montoya on the left, Watini-Zelezniak on the right. I loved watching the Canterbury defence though for a set there. How hard they work. Moran, nice run. 40 away from the Warriors line. You might look back at that set as being a little turning point. Haywood with the ball in quick time. Canterbury in attacking position. Tracy to Crichton.
Great lead.
Montoya it was. Good afternoon, he's been fired up. Marcelo Montoya. Set restart, up go the crowd again in the court. Canterbury, Marty to Curran.
He's been a handful too, Curran. Just don't forget that first half. He nearly got that pass away to score under the post. But he's arm free. His work rate's been good.
He's top of the Canterbury hit-up count blocker. Crichton with the ball. Straightens up. 21 metres away from the line. Marty and Hayward. Hayward to Sexton. There's runners there. Ben's ball may have gone forward. Look out. They're onto it, the Warriors. Martin looking for support. He's not going to find any there, or will he?
Have to come left. Need a shift on the ball.
Played it pretty cool to Murray Martin. Knew that there would be risk in the pass. Now the Warriors on the next. Harris DeVita. Barnett's out of the centres. The big fella. Kept it alive. Harris DeVita with it. Throws a bludger out in front of Adam Poppy.
Well, they had him shot out on this left-hand side. Harris DeVita just need to check himself. Watini Zalesniak might go for HIA here.
He is. He's gone. He laid on the ground there for a couple of seconds.
Heavy contact coming in on Matt Burton.
Independent doctor, mate.
Tamade Martin picks the ball up, unable to go the distance. That's the contact. Outside in Watini Zalesniak. They come out to this left-hand side through Barnett. Finds Harris DeVita on this. He just need to look. He didn't need to throw the no-looker. Had plenty of time. The Bulldogs are on the back foot.
Adam Fanua-Blake's coming on the wing. I thought they were going to call the young fella, Alasima, but then Fanua-Blake got the call. Pompey now switches over to right wing. Lara Pitt on the sideline.
Yeah, the Warriors backline in all sorts whilst we were looking at Dallin Watene-Zalesniak for that HIA. Other winger, Marcelo Montoya, was having his groin strapped in back play. So, yeah, some real issues for Andrew Webster.
He is seriously inconvenienced Lara on halfway. Marcelo Montoya will try and get you a shot, but he's struggling. Kick out with the ball for the Bulldogs. Offload there for Burton. Just inside his own half. Montoya, he ain't winning any match races at the moment. It's coming his way. Hayward taken down. So Harris DeVita playing centre on the left. On the right, it's all over the place. Kick out. And another offload. Oh, gee, that wasn't a good offload. Toby Sexton. It was rolled along the ground like a 10-pin bowling ball.
Yeah, Tamade Martin just getting his body in front. Have a look at this. Frustration starting to boil over. Kick out and Martin tried to go over the top of Tamade.
Let's go, guys.
He rolls a bludger of a pass out the back. Too hard to pick up. That's great contact up underneath. As we see here now, Dylan Walker has come out to the left centre position.
Estavaga right in the centre of it.
There's plenty of feeling in this. 8 minutes into the second half. You just get the sense that who scores next is so vital.
So straight from the scrum, Dylan Walker. Good utility to have in this situation, Dylan Walker. Much needed right now. Barnett, he's playing out in the centres on that run. He's had a colossal game. Mitch Barnett, 14 carries, 110 metres, 31 tackles, 3 offloads. Mitch Barnett today. And now the ball, a penalty to the Warriors. Hayward pinged.
Well, here's the decision as we go the quick tap. Oh, Butler didn't let him get away with it. Egan looking to get things underway. As we see Morant over the top with a swinging up.
Looks like he's yelling out for a challenge, but it's too far away to get the ear of the referee.
Lara on the sideline.
Dallin Watene-Zalesniak deemed a Cat 1 concussion. He will not be back.
Wow. They've lost the fullback. They've lost the winger. Watene-Zalesniak, Nickel Kluchstar, both out of the game. And Montoya operating at about 60% on the left wing. And now Martin pushes it along for forward. They've certainly got no outside backs to bring back. 10 away from the line. Martin and Harris defended to Barnett. Brilliant defence, Canterbury. Sexton and Crichton. Still on for the Warriors. Egan has a go at them. He's rolled into the in goal, but you can see the ball and there's no way it's grounded.
Well, once again, we're starting to see the defensive display of the Dogs. Plenty thrown at them from the Warriors.
Still on, 4 tackles into the set. Fanua Blake will take them up to the last now. And a bit to it. Who's in position for the kick? Harris-Avita on the left side. He's not going to kick it. He throws a pass, wasn't great. Walker had to rush a kick. Canterbury got the ball back. Finishing sets hasn't been the forte of the Warriors today.
Yeah, not quite where you want to, how you want to execute end of set, but it's not a bad place to turn the ball over. 10 metres off their own line, far into the left-hand corner.
50 into the contest.
Early
the only
shift.
Canterbury try, the intercept, they're attacking. This was their scorer, Sherry with it.
Capewell did a great job to get across there to shut that down.
Well, he can handle the centres. He's played there in Origin. Now Blake Wilson with the ball.
They've looked their best a couple of times when they've shifted the ball, haven't they, the Dogs? The Warriors down 2 of their outside backs, so I'd expect a lot more than that. Better off not trying to go through the middle. Trying to get on the outside of them now. That'll be the go.
Still don't think Golden Point's out of the picture later on in 29.5 minutes. Dallin Watene-Zelezniak has no say, even if he feels okay. He's been deemed Category 1, can't return. 5 inside their own half, the Warriors with the ball. Mind you, I know it's a roundabout way, they probably wish, or possibly, another concussion activates an 18th player, and that's Tane Tuapiki. So suddenly you get a game-breaking fullback that could be into the game. Jazz Tavanga on the run. Not saying they want another concussion. There he is, ready to go. And the kick from Tamaro Martin. Charging through is Walker. He's there and Carraz has got it. I think there was a leap in Walker. He got himself down there, but no spring in those shoes.
Yeah, once again, just getting the Bulldogs to come off their own line, hard out of that corner. This is play 3. It's just tough going for the Dogs. Carraz.
Meantime, Salmon was out the back with the trainer. A little slow getting back into the line. Tracy's held up. There you go. Salmon is a mess. He's ready for Halloween very early. Burt across to Kickow. Cut out ball. Wilson props away from the sideline. 10 short of halfway. Last tackle Canterbury. And now Sexton kicks long. Tuivasa-Sheck is ready for it. Look out for the left footer. And tackled 30 away. Well, this young man, Lika Halasima, Warrior 289, ready to come on. He's had his contract extended to the end of 2027. He's been upgraded to the top 30. It's been a big week in this young kid's life, and now he's a first grader in the NRL.
Yeah, great show of respect from the coach to bring him on. This is a pivotal part of the game. Here he goes. Well, that's not bad.
That's a pretty good first carry. 100 kilos plus. Fanua Blake follows up the kid. Then Egan with the ball for the Warriors. No obstruction. Not so sure about that. Schoolyard, that would have been obstruction, and then they lose it through Niakore.
Oh, congratulations to the young kid. What an introduction into first grade that was. Your first run in a game that has been end-to-end. It has been physical.
Oh, the crowd goes off. That's their first penalty in their own half.
I know it's 6th the difference, but this is knife's edge stuff. That's a good first carry.
That is so good. There's no better feeling. I mean, he would have sat there the whole game watching these two teams go at it, the physicality, the speed, the brutality of the game, to come up with a first play like that.
Yeah, he would have been pretty lucky looking up and seeing Haywood in front of him there. One of the smallest forwards for the Bulldogs.
Curran.
Rather than kick out, that'll do me.
You're an evil blocker. In a nice way. Ball with Haywood. On to King. Yeah, the young fella was the Warriors SG Ball Player of the Year last year and then got some game time in the New South Wales Cup as Tracy runs it. Now he's going to have to learn about defence under pressure. And Haywood with the ball for Canterbury. Curran, they moved up on his outside. Offload to Hayward. Sees space. Closed there by Egan and Martin. Quickly from Marty. Sexton. It's on the right-hand side. Right in the tap on. And Carraz with the ball. Last tackle, Canterbury. Salmon. Sexton. Incoming. Out to the right side. Kicker has got it for Canterbury. Straight into those giant dinner plate hands of his to score for Canterbury. And it's 2 the difference.
Well, there's some brilliant play here. First out on the right-hand side, the baton from that man, number 4, Stephen Crichton. That is unfair. The delicacy and the way that he was able to give that ball across to Jacob Carraz. As you have a look on the Harvey Norman replay. The tackle's down. Sexton with the kicking duties this time, puts it on an absolute dime and kick out. Out on the left edge, starting to warm to the contest.
This is the new look Dogs, isn't it? Scrapping for every little bit of drip. They've got the ball back there. Kick out, as you mentioned, high above the pack. Well, what about the weighted kick? Beautifully weighted. Kick out gets a try. They love a scrap, the Dogs.
3rd try of the year to Viliami kick out. It was never game off, but it's game on. It's just how to feel about it. There's not much between these sides. And if you miss the first half, Canterbury score the first try, intercept against run and play in some regard. They drop it from the kickoff. For the next 10 minutes, they only touch the ball 2 or 3 times. It was 10-minute period where the Warriors get their 2 tries. So, possession's king. And now we're looking at a 12-all scoreline. 24 to go, Lara sideline.
Well, that brought the over 27,000 strong crowd here at Accor Stadium to its feet. We saw Cam Serraldo there in the coach's box. He wanted to see his big name players get their hands dirty and get themselves back into this game. Kickout certainly done that. He's reaped heaps of praise from his teammates for how hard he has been working and getting back onto the field early from injury recently.
I'm still up for the Warriors supporters. There's plenty here today, Block. There's plenty of Bulldogs here. It's a great feel, but obviously they're outnumbered. But bring more of this on. I mean, we're a long way from the finals, boys. We are a long way from the finals, but this is finals lock. Warriors take us into the next period. 12-all scoreline, 24 to go. Curran on the run. And he, as Blocker said, has been a worker. That's his 14th carry. That's 7 more than the nearest Bulldogs forward. Carraz with it. Great effort from Josh Curran. Now Marty Crichton taking a run, one off the ruck with the ball. Well, we all know if we do get down to old Planet Field goal, Burton's got the form on the board. Tomorrow Martin or Harris DeVita step up for the Warriors. Anyway, that's a long way down the track. Canterbury on the run, but it's been a terrific start to Super Saturday. Melbourne and Tigers next from Leichhardt Oval. And Cowboys at home tonight to the Seagulls. Tom Trebojevic back. And with the news that a centre spot is up for grabs for New South Wales. Pompey with the ball, back at right wing for the Warriors.
Still yet to see any one of Matt Burton's specials at the moment. 23 minutes remaining in this game. Wouldn't be surprised if we see one soon.
Gee, this is a giveaway. Montoya's not right. Has not taken a carry on a kick return set.
And it's taken away. That was the highlight of their first half. And they do it so well. They're back 5. They've been able to nullify him with those injuries to the Warriors.
So you'd reckon under normal course of events he would be off. But with Nickel Klukstar and Wateni Zalesniak already out of the game, he's got to stay out there.
And now Dylan Walker just grabbing the back of his hamstring.
There's the 2 star men on the sideline as Tamare Martin. High bomb from 5 inside his own half. Wilson's with it for Canterbury. Chase looks decent. Tracy dummy. Oh, they got him a little high, I thought. Fans thought so too. Tracy, to his credit, straight back to his feet. Canterbury with the ball.
They had to look over to the touchy too and said, do something.
You're all mates. Raz plays it on the 30. Here's Crichton again and a one-out carry. for the Bulldogs. It's 2 in a row for Crichton.
How strong is he? Can't put him on the ground.
Kiraz and Wilson now 30 runs today. Kick out along. Cherry and Wilson! Wilson down that left touchline to Murray Martin. Tackles him on Sattler's patch of grass.
That's brilliant from Tamade Martin. They were under all sorts of pressure on that left-hand side. They found an overlap, the Bulldogs. That's a huge play. In the context of the game, all momentum going with the home side at the moment. Scored only a number of minutes ago. Looking to go back-to-back.
18 might be enough to win this game. Like the next scorer could win this game.
Might get it.
Do you think 30? Yeah, there you go. So Warriors with the ball, 5 short of halfway, but down on troops.
Just looking at the body language at the moment, the Warriors obviously under enormous amounts of fatigue. Need to try and find something.
Still completing well, 26 of 30. The Warriors. Wilson's got another catch here. I think Canterbury want a big shift. Crichton's right out on the right wing. They thought they had another high tackle. Capewell finishes off there. The Bulldogs off. Crichton let his arm up. I think he wanted an early shift. He knows that Montoya's not right. And if he can just get something out on that right side. Kiraz with the ball. Montoya continues to limp around and not taking a single carry. He's been taken out of the game. But bravely makes up the numbers. Out on the left wing, Curran with the ball. Off. Oh no! Tracy puts it down. Another far from perfect offload from Canterbury.
Yeah, they desperately needed that, didn't they? The Warriors just try and buy a little bit of time, regroup, try and compose themselves. Curran, who's been superb throughout this game, gets an offload back to Tracy, unable to hold it. And the Warriors, all of a sudden, what can they find? Scrum on halfway.
By the way, main event Wednesday night. Sam Goodman risking $1 million payday in a world title eliminator. Live and exclusive on main event. So much happening across main event and Fox Sports, the Supercars, and a terrific Super Saturday for you with Tigers and Storm and Cowboys and the Seagulls. Barnett has gone off for the Warriors. 17 hit-ups, 37 tackles. Gets a breather with 19 to go.
Let him be there long. I think he might be back on shortly.
Martin, quick hands off Walker. Oh, that took the legs unexpectedly of Niokore, and that hurt.
Yeah, he caught Kikau's legs. His Kikau was making a tackle, turning back on the inside. Kikau just with a diving tackle. Look at that. Accidental.
Yeah. Probably got it right on the point of the kneecap there. Not much flesh. Fanua Blake. The Warriors in good field position, but you wouldn't say high on energy.
They just lost a little bit of momentum, haven't they? The Warriors.
And now Martin, he's going to kick out for Pompey. It's close to the sideline, and it's out on the full. Wow, the last tackle plays of the Warriors today.
Yeah, that's the third one that we've seen from Tamade Martin go wrong. This time going right out on the full.
Well, given you've said 13, I mean, you're almost Andrew Webster on the mic now, so next time we get one in front of the post on the last, if that's the best we got, let's go the one. Let's get in front. Could be. 18 to go. It's been tense throughout. And yet another run for this man. Wow, what a crowd favourite he is. King, a little bit of footwork there from Max King, gets him over halfway.
Like they're doing things a little bit quicker than the Warriors at the moment, the Bulldogs.
Hayward, Sexton, kick out. Between defenders. No offload that time. A little slow to his feet. Marty back in field. Hayward with the ball. He's had a lot of minutes with man taken off earlier. Now Sexton. This will be a contest because Crichton's there. He's got it. Curran with the ball. Sexton then lost it. With the line wide open. I thought it could have been forward, but it's not what the referee ruled. Sexton catches it. You get him a bit blocked.
Crichton comes up with the big play. Catches the ball back to Curran inside. Back to Sexton. It was a big tackle from RTS.
So Marcelo Montoya, he can do no more. I mean, he hasn't been able to take a run since the injury. And Webster's had to say, look, we've just got to get him off.
Yeah, well, they're down to the bare bones. You see, Capewell now pushed out to this left wing. One fit member on the bench, and that's Barnett.
I need Brandy here, the former Warrior. He would have got a run out there
and
for
still
them today.
16 and a half to go.
Yeah.
That's the big thing for the Warriors here.
Niokore is pushed out to left centre.
That's incredible. Their whole back three, full-back and two wingers gone. You can't cover for that.
Well, they were the best in the first half, their back three. That's it there. You see, Nickel Klukstad, calf muscle has gone.
Kick from Harris to Vida. Now both wingers added to the fullbacks' woes. Carraz with a ball. So you tell me who's where on the left wing now. Is Capewell now playing left wing?
Capewell's left wing. Niokore left, Walker left centre. Harris to Vida in the halves. You've got Adam Fanua-Blake playing in the middle. Now that Ford is pushed out to the left forward. They're in all sorts here.
So Halasima, the young bloke on debut, he's playing right centre, and Pompey's playing right wing. What a this is surgery to the Warriors back line. And long one. Pompey goes back, skids its way to the 10-metre line. To Avasashek in the vicinity, but I don't think he's going to get the ball. Canterbury's chasers are there.
I don't think it was in the tip sheet this week for Halasina on debut. You're going to have to go out to the centres.
Well, no, he wouldn't be as a super coach player. You're the expert there. He would have been listed as a centre.
Now, they've talked about all season the leadership here of Stephen Crichton. You watch him come into his own now. If they can get him some football, it's been almost impossible to put on the ground here this afternoon.
Well, enormous amounts of character shown here from the Warriors.
I'm liking your prediction more, Corey. I don't think there is a try in the Warriors looking at this. And Canterbury, well, they've had only the two today and one was an intercept. Now Egan, last tackle Canterbury. Tomorrow Martin, charge down. Curran flying through. Warriors get it back. That was a scramble. The capital screw.
Yeah, it's such a big play if it comes off. If it doesn't come off, it puts you under all sorts of pressure again. Defensively, Curran makes contact with the kick from Tamate Martin. And all of a sudden, nice little play here. Freddie Lussick running off Jazz Tavanga.
So you've got both dummy halves out there. By necessity, Fanua-Blake takes that carry. That's his 15th of the day. 35 from the Bulldogs line. How far out is too far out for a field goal? It's 14 minutes to go. Last tackle. Harris Davida in front of the post. He's not thinking field goal. He goes bomb across field. Capewell is flying through. Carraz gets there first and Capewell gets him.
Yeah, big play from Capewell. They need to front load their energy here.
Try and force a mistake out of Canterbury. They've had a few. 10 mistakes today, the Bulldogs. Some risque offloads. But now coming out of trouble with Tracy. Fanua-Blake went in hard.
Moran and Mann just straight on there for the Bulldogs now. Fresh legs.
He's got his instructions. He ran hard. Mann does the same. This is high energy from the Bulldogs. Last tackle.
Here it is.
There we go! Good luck, everyone. Burns' ball comes down. The referee almost caught it. Mann comes up with it. Puts a second kick in. It's there for the corner. And Blake Wilson.
It's a penalty.
Oh, it's a penalty back in field. Wilson doesn't get his moment. What about Egan sprinting across? Everything happening at a Accor Stadium. It may as well be 87,000 here.
What's the penalty for?
Just have a look here. Matt Burton strikes it beautifully.
He's got Mann for being offside, 2 steps in front of him, but he's nowhere near the 10 here.
And he is
Yeah, but
now.
he gets
He gets the ball. Touche blocker.
Bounces straight into his arms.
Well, we had spoken about it. I only made mention that we'll see it sometime soon.
I'm telling to our officials, well done. I mean, there's so much happening. We're on edge. We're all up. And they've got Mann offside. He's nowhere near the field of play, but the ball finds him. And they were onto it.
He's had one round off, Barnett.
Yeah, he's had enough time to do his shoelaces. That's about it. Mitch Barnett, welcome back.
Well, that was, I'm thinking field goal. Well, anyway, I
mean, that could be a huge turning point in the game. I mean, it looked like for all money that would have been one of the great tries for the Dogs. As now
Walker, Jazz Tavanga with it. Harris DeVito and Tamare Martin have each kicked field goals. Kurt Capel got one, remember, as Broncos captain from memory. Now the ball from Egan. They're getting a little closer with Walker.
It's got that feel about it.
Last tackle play. Again, they're in front of the posts. They go with Barnett. He's out the back to Martin. Tries a kick. Their last tackle plays. You want to get a bid on eBay for them. Tracy runs back for Canterbury.
And he's busted a tackle there too. Beats the first tackle.
They just haven't finished off so many plays.
Inside 10, you have to go for a 1 point the way this game is going. That's a great run.
Wilson, tackle.
Shift right.
Lussick, instructions coming from the big fella. Sexton doesn't quite get the message, just says, Moran, rip in.
Well, the fatigue is starting to play its part both sides. The Dogs now very bunched, not much happening.
Sexton, dummy, Crichton with it, one-on-one. Got rid of one, that was Capel, Carraz, Capel gets another. Sexton kept alive. Now for Tracy. Last tackle, Canterbury, Burton, first man off the ruck. They go away from him to Sexton, to Bomb and Chase. Here comes Tuivasa Sheck. Roger with a cape on. And headed for the sideline. Canterbury all intent. Fair play.
But just have a look. Stephen Crichton absolutely unloading on Roger Tuivasa Sheck. I talk about moments in games. Allows Roger to go up, just the strength of Crichton to pick him up, continually move him. Maybe a suggestion that the tackle was done. Referee Butler allows it to go on.
Yeah, a suggestion, nothing more. You're watching it in slow motion. I can live with that call.
Here's the game right here for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, 10
right
to go.
Take it.
15 away from the line. 12-all scoreline. The fifth-placed Bulldogs chasing win number 9 for the season. King on the first run. Let me remind you, 70-game drought. He tries for Max. Marnie across with man. Then out in front. Sexton and DeLong. Salmon. Offload at risk again. So Warriors can't finish a set down the other end, and Canterbury's offloading game has turned to you-know-what.
That's a horrible decision from Salmon. Now have a look at what's happened. Jazz Tavanga on the front foot. Barnett up over the 30. They had everything going. Play one. Offload, a push pass from Salmon. Well, we're well and truly into field goal territory now.
Now Lussick,
Freddie Lussick, one off the ruck.
Yeah, he's having to play like he's 110k. He's got his role. Just do your best. Just do your best, Freddie. Now Martin, along to Avasa Sheck. Got it away! Halasima with it! Look at his bloke run! On his fast grade! Dogo has taken it to the end goal! He's on his head! He's not claiming a try! But that was quite sensational regardless of the result.
Was that really Reid Marnie that got himself back there to make that tackle? If he saves a try, what about that for a run?
This is unbelievable.
How fast is he going?
Front rower on debut, pushed out into the centres due to the adversity that the Warriors have come. Does Bronson Sherry do enough here?
Look at Marnie coming in over the top.
It's play on there.
Ball initially lands short. We're rolling with momentum now.
This will be the greatest try on debut I would have seen in recent. Does he get it down?
Oh, he rolls, he rolls, he rolls.
Oh.
Somewhere there's a ball. But
he's held up.
Hard to give.
Boy, oh boy, what a mover of the football.
The ball always remains
the ball.
up with
Sure, he's
Bulldog
not a centre.
hands underneath.
Well, he's a back row.
We have
He
a
plays
decision.
back row, but it's what's happened here? That was amazing play. We keep finding these stars on the way through.
Last tackle. Have a shot.
Tomorrow Martin. No. Offload. Barnett. Offload. Put down. Harris DeVito. Might have been play on. No. They miss it again on the last tackle.
Well, that's 4 or 5 times now. Here's the try saver. Look at him explode. Goes on the outside of Sherry. Stands up fullback. Left foot, right foot. Sherry comes back.
The footwork.
The Warriors, they believe he was tackled without the ball prior.
Well, this is an all-in.
If there's a hand on him before the ball gets there, it would be penalty in front of the posts. Did I just see young Sonny Bill Williams run down that right side or not? You tell me later.
It's Moran making contact with Harris Tavita. Does he get there before ball touches?
Boys, just let it up.
It's hard to tell from
The ball is offloaded backwards by the Warriors. Both players then compete for possession. It's knocked on by the Warriors. The challenge is unsuccessful.
That was all in for the Warriors under the circumstances, but you're spot on, Vossi. I mean, their 5th play in the second half.
Front foot here, guys.
So Burton,
come on.
after
Oh.
the effort. Oh, what are you doing?
He's play on.
Canterbury, what is going on? Cameron Serrano just fell off his chair. Ball is with Fanua Blake.
He was on the sideline long enough to do his shoelace also.
Warriors 3 metres out from the line. Lussick, here he is, the big front rower. Tackled alone with the goalpost. Egan with it. Back over left side. Martin goes short and they hang on to forward. It was Sexton with a tackle. 2 metres away at 12 all. 8 to go. Stacks of time. Egan goes nowhere.
Got to be thinking 1 point.
Tamaro Martin's in position right now. Right now in front of the post. Touchdown again. Warriors get it back. Tuivasa-Sheck put himself in position. Fends away. Step right and left. Tuivasa-Sheck. Cheeky. 8 metres away from the line. Warriors on the attack. Walker. Juggle from Niokore. Stacks on in goal. They've held him up again.
Stop it.
They've held him up again.
What about this game?
7.5 to go.
I just want to see that there's no knock on here first. Make sure he doesn't get it down after. Tackle 2.
It didn't look like he got it down. Huge play from the Bulldogs to get the charge down. RTS was right in the slot. Is there a bobble here in the play? Oh, he's got his left hand on the ball.
He kept one hand on
Yep.
it.
Just need to determine if Murata maintains possession here.
Well, he's confident.
Yeah, the right hand comes off it, but the left hand continually stays on it from mine.
So even if you kick the field goal, like you got to bank one. You got to bank one, but it's everyone's still going to be on the edge of their seat.
I'm still blown away from the line break we saw from the player on debut, Elliot Sena.
As I said, that's Sonny Bill, and Sonny Bill here. I'm talking back in 04 territory. That move he put.
Well, there's no doubt that the right hand comes away, but left hand is always on it, in my opinion.
I agree with you.
We acknowledge that the right hand comes off the ball. However, Murata still has his left arm wrapped around the ball, pulling it into his own body.
He should be in the bunker.
Oh, no, I'm happy where I am.
He then maintains possession, changes it back to his right hand. It's never hit a Bulldog player at this point. Playing on.
Well, now it's 4 defenders in the post, isn't it?
But what a shift in the game. The Bulldogs were running home strong. It was the offload from Salmon.
Oh, wow. He goes close. I can't give it, but gee, goes close. King hanging on.
This is the best
Never
camera
seen a
angle,
run.
and based on the on-field decision of held up, we'll be supporting that with Murata's arm under the ball.
The unforced error from Salmon up the other end of the field has invited the Warriors down this end. They have camped the last few sets. Look at that face on Webster.
Yeah. Well, he won't be sitting down for the rest of the match.
Well, the character that's been shown here from the Warriors is enormous.
That's Lussick taking the ball next.
Yeah, there is.
Play the
There's,
ball.
there's Blocker Lussick with a run again. 5 minutes away from the line. Warriors. Martin. Harris Davida. On it comes and Cape Wallace cut down by Crichton.
Attack.
Best defensive centre in the game. Then Capel hard and high. The two halves and Egan. This is past the parcel. Lussick with the ball again. Last tackle. Martin's the man. Martin is back on the 30. Back it goes. Tamaro Martin wrong-footed. I don't know whether Fanua Blake can kick a field goal. I don't know if he can pass. Yes, he has. He got it away. Then Ford stands. Offloads and knocked off by Harris Davida. It's not a field goal.
We got head here.
But this will go 90 minutes. It'll be 12 all after 90.
Separate, boys. Separate.
What a contest we are seeing. It's been a real struggle as Salmon gets up.
I don't know much about field goals, but he had enough time to have a shot there.
Well, he got on his
deep
wrong
enough.
But it was a bludger of a pass. The pass was too low. Salmon might have lost a tooth here. Blood streaming out of the mouth.
Yeah, both players. Oh, geez. I'm worried about both players here.
Well, there may be a case to answer here. The ball had been passed from Tamade Martin.
Yeah, right. Careless.
He has passed that well and truly before.
Oh, gee. Wow. Well, the bunker's cleared it and said okay.
Well, I don't understand how that's clear. Both players grabbing their face. Salmon looks like he may have lost a tooth.
I think it's his whole jaw for Jamin Salmon.
So how is that clear?
Oh, I can't explain it.
How is that clear?
Man without the ball. Tamare Martin's going to stay out there for the moment.
Good move, getting Curran back on there.
For the fans, for the coaches, I mean, there is contact with the head after the ball has been passed.
Yeah. 12-all scoreline, 6.5 to go. Probably one for post-match, one for later tonight. On a hell of a start to Super Saturday here. Amazing play. What a premiership we have. And you can get your tickets, nrl.com/tickets. 10 rounds remaining. What a race for the 8. Two prime contenders here going blow for blow. Man and Sexton. Look out now. Tracy! Sideways.
Did well to hang on to the ball there.
Yeah, you player capable. Crichton in for Curran.
Warriors
He's
lost 50.
Fullback and 2 wingers. The Warriors are as makeshift a backline as you can get. Man to Sexton. Cut out ball. Quick head. Sherry to Wilson. Pass was cleared. Wilson puts it back in field. And Harris Tavita down on the knees, catches the ball in front of Morin.
Well, 5.5 minutes remaining. What have the Warriors got? The character they have shown so far has been exceptional.
Burton may need only one shot.
Yeah.
One shot might be enough for Burton to get the Bulldogs home.
Nickel Klukstad gone for the game. Watini Zalesniak gone for the game. Montoya off the field. There's one fit player on. We have players everywhere.
12-all scoreline, and Barnett takes that carry. His 21st of the day. Just short of halfway. Egan, it's last tackle. Martin, he needed long kick. He went more high. Wilson's with it. That's not the result they wanted on a last tackle either there.
Wade Egan was on the ground there also.
So rather than starting inside their own 10, they start the set on their 30, and you know where they should be by play number 5. The Bulldogs with 4.5 to go. Could it be double winning field goals for Burton in the 1 week? They're 10 inside their own half. Played by Morin, Marnie, Man, Sexton, moving, Burton through one. And wrapped up there by Tamare Martin. He's had 18 tackles today. Kick out, that looked a tired pass back infield. King with it.
Yeah,
last tackle.
They look a bit out in their feet.
Yeah,
too,
they
the
are.
Bulldogs.
Last tackle, 45 out. Matt Burton goes the bomb. It's not a Burton special. It'll still take some catching. Tuivasa-Sheck knocks it on. Curran comes up with it. Canterbury fans stand up. Stand up in your lounge room watching on Fox League.
Well, do you wait to the last if you're the Dogs now?
Burton, they may get a try, the Bulldogs. 10 away from the line. Crichton, Marnie, then for Morin, not too many pushing up. Morin will take the tackle in front of the posts.
Burton in the slot.
9 out. Marnie takes it away from the posts.
Now, here we go.
Tracy had a dash at them.
Too far.
Now they'll bring it back to the middle. 5 away from the line. Defence is there on play 4. Burton wants it. Burton's got it. One shot. It's the post again. It's the post that goes out
kidding.
rather than in. What about this game? How good is it? Who can write that script?
20 out, perfect position. Matt Burton, one of the best kickers of the football, has hit the upright.
Twice in 1 week.
3 minutes to go.
Hold your beer, Spielberg. Rugby League's got its own script writers. This is sensational.
Who's that Wade Egan put some pressure on?
He had all the time in the world, Matt Burton.
Oh, my goodness, week to week, game to game. And now time off.
Well,
with Moran down.
Headbin, is it?
Well, the fatigue through the players at the moment, this has been played at helter-skelter pace right from the start. If the Warriors are able to get up and get this victory, it will go down as one of their finest. One of their finest victories.
I'll say you may have had a first in rugby league if Burton went off the post and in again. Now that would have been something. 2 in 1 week off the post and over. Not today, not yet anyway. 2.5 to go.
They need a good kick on the end of this.
Golden point, we were calling it a long way from home. Martin's kick, right down to the corner. Carraz can take his 20th carry. They raced up. Barnett's got a motor. Now what's happened here?
Pitch invader, is there?
There is. Way upfield, we won't bother showing it to you, but needless to say, well, he's been apprehended. 2:19 on the clock, you got big better things to do, mate.
2:19 on the clock. Play 1, Bulldogs 15 metres out off their own line. Has given the opportunity here for the Warriors to catch their breath, try and regroup. They look like their left side has been the most dangerous. This is a missed attempt from Matt Burton. It's incredible. Incredible. He had all the time in the world.
Tell you what, we just learnt the definition of an idiot. That bloke running on, he's been
a
carried
wassel.
out. He misses the last 2 minutes.
Dead set Wassel. Get rid of him.
Now Canterbury with the ball outside their 20. That's a long way from the Warriors' posts.
That's
with
play
2 minutes to go. Fox League, the place to be on a Super Saturday. What a start. Leichhardt Oval next. Kickout, another one of those rollback offloads. I don't think I've seen a genuine offload from Canterbury this second half.
Well,
that one gets a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, play 4. Still well over the halfway.
Sexton, dummy through the centre. All right, Burton.
Has to have a crack. Has to have a crack.
Yeah, I'm with you. 90 seconds to go. Here he goes. Oh, no, he goes to Burton. Spiral, singing. It could bounce back. It bounces forward this time. No one knew where it was going to go. Tuivasa-Sheck with the ball. 80 seconds to go. 12-all scoreline. Warriors have already played a draw this year.
They may get an opportunity at the end of this set. Dylan Walker now.
There's another one who has worked so hard today for the Warriors in multiple positions. Barnett, he's the king. 20-second run, genuine offload. Another one from Barnett, his 5th of the day.
Go to the kid.
55 seconds to go. They're on play 4. They'll get inside the half with Fanua Blake. I don't know whether someone's got a 50-metre field goal in them. It goes out left. Harris Davida bombs for placement with 40 seconds to go. Carraz will bring it back on play number 1. He'll be, he offloads. That's a better one. Tracy with the ball. Now Wilson rocking and rolling. Canterbury over the 40. Over halfway. Wilson throws it forward.
They need to pack the scrum, the Warriors.
Where's a closer?
Wade Egan wants his team to pack the scrum. They'll get maybe one opportunity. Out the left-hand side. Wilson finds a player.
I've said it before, Corey, but Wilson!
What about some of their passes? Salmon, now Wilson.
Haliasina on debut. What a game he has had.
Clock stop, 8 seconds to go. I think I don't know what happens, but I think another 10. If you're ready, Corey, blocker, if you're up to it. There we go. So scrum packing down. Now the clock is on, so there'll be no field goal shot. What have they got? Harris DeVita, surely he doesn't kick. Capel with the ball, they'll just take the tackle. They'll have the shortest of breathers, and then we go again. But look, I've got to say, they got permission to play an extra 30 if they like.
I'm not sure it's going to get to 30, but what a contest we have had. 12 all into golden point, 12-6 at half time. Decimated through injury are the Warriors. Watini Zalesniak off the field for HIA. Montoya the same with a groin injury. That's the play there.
Wow.
Had the opportunity to ice the moment.
Look at that, it's going in. Look.
Had all the time in the world. It was set up beautifully, and Matt Burton unable to do it. A very spot only a week ago. Nico Hines unable to find the difference. This time Burton.
Warriors tries in this match, by the way, and they had this massive period of possession. First try was the 23rd minute, second try was the 28th. No points since. Toss here. First time Canterbury have played Golden Point back-to-back weeks.
It is ahead. What do you want to do? See which way do you want to run? Okay, so Warriors are kicking that one.
I mean,
Okay.
there's plenty to talk about at the remainder of this.
Go, guys.
After this Golden Point. I mean, Salmon goes off
Yeah.
with what looked to be maybe a dislodged tooth for a high contact on Tamate Martin after you pass the ball. Nothing to see here. Move on.
With one of our best in the video box, Adam G. He reviewed it. 27,000. A few more may have come in at about the 65-minute mark. I don't discount that. This is semi-final like. Has been from the opening 5 minutes of the game.
Listen to the crowd now, trying to will their team home. The Bulldogs will get the first kick return here from the kickoff.
The sport going this. Who hasn't had a good time here? 12 all. Someone may have their hearts broken, though, in the next few minutes.
A couple of passes from the Bulldogs really cost them here in the second half. First one from Salmon early in the tackle count, and then Wilson at the back end of that game.
Golden Point underway. So Burton has kicked 5 career field goals for the Warriors. Harris DeVita, Tamare Martin, Kurt Capel have all kicked 1-pointers in the NRL. Harris DeVita has also kicked one on the international stage. And Stephen Crichton, let's not forget him at the World Cup semis. Could he step up? There he is, Stephen Crichton. Canterbury with the ball, 25 out from their own line. Marnie, I don't think you're going to see anything too adventurous in this opening set of Golden Point. They're 15 inside their own half. They're through 4 tackles. Now, man, they'll kick long for position here. It is Burton with it. There it goes from Burton. And back will go Pompey. So Pompey and Walker was on the wing on that kick. They've had to move them all around the place. Tuivasa-Sheck at fullback, bringing the ball back on play number 2. Just 8 wins from 23 Golden Point games, but I think the big stat there, the Warriors have played 5 draws and already won this season. Into the first period of extra time. Fanua Blake on the run. He's over the 40-metre line. So you'd have to think they are not going to get a shot in this opening set. Tuivasa-Sheck will carry it another 12 or 11 metres. But this is a long way out. They will kick from halfway through Harris DeVita. Another one to the corner. Carraz has caught everything. He'll bring it back. Jacob Carraz with his 23rd carry and up around 200 metres for the day. Connor Tracy, by the way, 25 runs, and Blake Wilson just made his 24th.
There's been some enormous contributors. Mitch Barnett for the Warriors, 23 runs, close to 45 tackles.
By the way, Roger Tuivasa-Sheck, 2 runs in that last set, got him over 200 metres for the day, 22 carries. Back with the action, Canterbury on their 30. And King takes a run, shot down rather quickly there. Last tackle, Canterbury. What a first period of extra time. They go set for set.
40-20.
Burton kicks low, off the legs, play on. Pompey was pretty cool there.
It's a great place to start, particularly when you've got the boot of Matt Burton, 30 metres off your own line. Have they got enough energy in the tank to do anything? Haliasina.
Well, you'll remember game 1, Haliasina there with a carry. No chance of him getting off the field, just at his 7th run. This time, Tuivasa-Sheck lifting for the Warriors. 2 to go. Fans beside themselves here at Accor Stadium. You've got the best seat in the house on Fox League.
No one's been able to get themselves in a position so far. That is a good run.
That's the 4th tackle. Egan, one more straight one from Fanua Blake. Who steps up this time? Harris DeVita on the left.
Left footer.
Martin behind. They're both there. 20 away. One shot. Harris DeVita. He strikes it well. Just off to the side. At the distance. Easy.
Yeah, have a look at the effort from Curran, the ex-Warrior player. Also, man. Chase that down. Left footer.
Harris DeVita, left footer in the slot. Things were perfect. Kurt Mann coming through. Just going to the left of the upright.
By the way, the one field goal Tamare Martin kicked was on debut for Penrith against Brisbane.
I was in that game.
You're in the game.
I was in that game.
You missed the charge down from memory.
Tell me what you said when he kicked it.
Canterbury had the ball. Kick out with it. 70 seconds to go. First half of extra time. They should get a shot again in this set, Canterbury. Mr. Burton, where are you? Now Hayward with the ball. It's a great run, Hayward. Instructions are pretty simple. Marty now, another carry from Tracy. They're going to be right in front of the sticks. Burton, the number 6, steps up, left footer, not a good strike. It's going to come down under the crossbar.
Tackles.
Under the crossbar. He's hit the post. He's got under the crossbar this time.
45 seconds remaining. What about the play there from RTS? The awareness to understand. Now carrying for 15 metres. It was on target.
Suddenly the possession is incredible from both teams, given the pressure they are under. Completing sets. Barnett rips into Hayward. Cuts at 15 metres.
Well, they'll get a shot here, Bossy. 20 seconds. They've got to go after here.
Jazz Tavanga onto the ball. This is the first half of extra time. Tavanga fights for every centimetre. One more run. Walker, it goes behind the line. Now they're in front of the post, 30 metres out. It goes back to Harris DeVita. Gets a shot again.
He's got it.
It's Chanel. Harris DeVita touched on the way through.
Oh, what a game.
The time is up. Was the touch enough to push it wide? If it is, it's heroic from Reid Marnie.
What about the run from Jazz in the position?
And to dive and not contact the leg is big. Like, that's a real roll of the dice. If he touches the leg ever so slightly, penalty in front. Oh, boy.
You just got to... What the players from both sides have been able to display this afternoon have been incredible.
Right,
Semi-final-like tempo from start to where we are right now. The instructions getting back from that man, Andrew Webster.
If ever sent a coach's box with everyone, Stan.
He has one fit player that he can go to on the bench. One fit player. He has back rowers defending in centres and wings. This is the missed opportunity. Matt Burton strikes the ball as good as anyone. Oh, it just goes short. Tuivasa-Sheck has the mind to put his foot back.
The touch.
Reid Marnie makes a touch.
Well, it made a difference. It may have been going wide anyway, but it certainly helped Marnie. But I'm saying Marnie taking that dive and not contacting the leg, it was a real risk.
Referee Butler, he has put the whistle well and truly down his sock. Does not want to make any sort of call.
The old whistle down the sock.
The Warriors will get the ball here.
12-all scoreline. What a fight for 2 competition points. It's unbelievable what we are watching.
Well,
unbelievable.
Matt Burton was third time lucky this time last week. Has missed 2. An absolute sit-up. 1 from 40 out, pulled it up short. Harris DeVita the same, missed 2.
Mate, he almost got the box set. He almost hit the crossbar.
Well, who's going to
He's
hold
both
their nerves?
posts in a week? So, would you believe it? We have no ball. Or tee. We've got a ball. We haven't got the tee. Even the ball boys are under pressure. This is their moment. At 12-all, everyone engrossed in this. It is captivating. You're watching it live on Fox League.
Just when you think teams have got nothing left.
Yeah.
They find something. What a great game this has been.
Well, this is where you find character block up. I mean, both teams are absolutely spent. This is where character stands up.
Burton with a kick-off. Warriors ball. Barnett to take another run.
You know, that's as hard as his first run.
That's his 24th, up over 190 run metres. He's had 46 tackles.
Yeah, throwing the tackles.
You know what? They say I'll wrap him too much. I'm going to do it again next week.
Well, Jazz Tavanga stays down in the kick-out tackle. The bunker can have a little look at this one. Have they held the position? Would have been an unfortunate penalty. But no, that's okay. And I think the replay proved that. So Warriors with the ball just outside their own 30, halfway through this set. Second half. Lussick! Knocked down by Billy Tickel!
Eat some of that.
Oh, Lussick! 5 nights at Freddy's, he's gone! What about this shot? He's playing in the middle. He may not play again. The Warriors with it. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? And then, what is it? The 90 or the 86th minute. Ball down for Tracy to bring it back.
Well, that's advantage Bulldogs.
Kick out. What a game.
All from that tackle.
What a game. Now Burton across to Wilson. He's with the ball on the 40. His end. Second tackle. We know Burton can kick from a long way out. Here he is on the run. Dryden is the smoky for a field goal if you want. Run there by Carraz.
Good run.
29 away from the line. They're staying down the middle. They're staying down the middle. Sam Hughes.
Here we go.
Taken down by Barnett. Last tackle. Burton's there. Left foot. Burton. Left foot. Charge down. Charge down. Almost gathered in. Not gathered in by Ford. Bulldogs get the ball back. 3 minutes to go.
Got to get off him.
Tackle count restarts. He can't play the whistle. It's in his sock. Now the ball with Wilson for the Bulldogs. They're 39 away from the line.
Oh, they deserve a draw, Vossi.
King on the run.
Keep playing till there's a winner.
That's it. 200 minutes if they want. We'll go split screen with the next game from Leichhardt. Now Sexton with the ball. Curran brings it back closer to the posts. Burt wants one, so he's got it on his left foot. They're 22 metres away. Marty, they'll get it close now. 15 away. Tracy put down on play 4.
Oh, now.
Do they go early? They will. But twice in 1 week off the post. He's done it again. He's done it again. Every post is a winner. For Matty Burton, Canterbury are an absolute miracle at the moment. There is something so special about the Bulldogs of 2024. For Robbo, they win by a point twice in 1 week. What have we just witnessed?
Incredible scenes here at Accor. His 4th attempt. The pass comes out from Reid Marnie. He strikes it well. He's got pressure from Jazz Tavanga. Comes off the left foot. Grazes
off the post again.
And in she goes.
No!
What a game.
Twice in 1 week off the posts. Surely it's a first.
Incredible. The character shown from the Warriors, decimated with injury. The fight from the Bulldogs. And have a look at it.
How calm was he? Ice in his veins.
I need an ice bath myself.
Wow. Well, you go, Corey. I'll join you in a moment.
I forgot my sluggos.
It's been
It's just
one of the games of the season.